Am I the asshole for telling my parents they can have the daughter they always wanted because I'm done pretending we're a family? Burner account because family knows my main. I, 31M, have a sister, 35F, and despite what my parents claim, she has always been the favorite. Growing up, she could do no wrong. She crashed my dad's car at 18 and was told, "Mistakes happen." I skipped one class in high school and lost all privileges for months. When she dropped out of college, my parents paid for another degree. When I needed help buying textbooks, I was told to be more responsible with money. Eventually, I stopped expecting equal treatment. I'm now married to my wife, 29F, who's patient and avoids conflict. My sister, however, has never liked her. She constantly makes passive-aggressive comments like, "You actually look pretty today," or, "Working from home all day would make me feel useless." She always says it with a smile, so everyone pretends it's a joke. A couple of years ago, my retired parents started asking me for small loans. I didn't mind until my wife asked if they'd ever asked my sister. They hadn't. Later, I found out why. My parents had been lending my sister and her husband tens of thousands of dollars over the years, while they kept spending on luxury vacations, designer bags, and a new SUV. The breaking point came at my nephew's birthday. Somehow the conversation turned to children, and my sister brought up my wife's 2 miscarriages, something only my parents should have known. Then she laughed and said maybe it was for the best because not everyone should have kids. My wife burst into tears and we left. Nobody followed us. The next day my mother called, not to apologize, but to ask why we'd left early. She defended my sister by saying she didn't mean it like that. 3 days later, my parents showed up asking me for another $12,000. They claimed my sister was behind on her mortgage and the kids would suffer if I didn't help. I refused. My dad said, "Family helps family." I replied, "Funny. You only remember that when she needs something." He then said, "If you loved your family half as much as your sister does." That was enough. I told them they'd finally gotten what they'd always wanted, 1 child instead of 2. Then I asked them to leave. Since then, relatives have called me heartless, saying my sister was probably just drunk and that I should forgive my parents because family is family. Then last week a cousin told me the truth. My sister was never behind on her mortgage. The money was actually for a vacation home, and my parents knew. They lied because they knew I'd refuse otherwise. When I confronted my dad, he admitted it and simply said, "We knew you'd understand eventually." My wife says she's done with my family forever, and honestly, I don't blame her. I still wonder if telling my parents they only have 1 child went too far. Am I the asshole?